Something feels different. You feel good. But yeah, there's someone in this vial. A figure is kneeling down in the glass. You tap on the glass. No reaction from the figure. You hammer your fingers down on the glass. No reaction. You put both hands on the glass and begin to shake it. The figure now appears to have an annoyed expression. It turns its back to you, becoming a ghost. And then it slowly turns again, taking a step towards you. I'm sleeping in here. You oughta... Oh, it's you again. Sorry for just... Hi. Yeah, hi, back at you. Not even sorry for bothering me again. Hey, last time, what the heck was that? That thing with your magic. Have you done something about that yet? The heck, really? You are? You know, kind of proud of you in that case. Not many people would take a direct action. Congrats, I hope it works out. And I hope you get to work on your manners next. I'll let you get right back to it. Don't let this little old me bother you. You gonna keep practicing on now, or what? Go home. Danger. Leave. You lean down to get a better view of the creature inside. The interior of the cage is dark, as it's blanketed by a purple coil. Go. Now. Don't come back. Danger. Danger. So you got an even closer look. You still can't make out anything inside the cage. Lily, you put your hands to the bars. Go. Go. Please. Why? Go! Final warning! Danger! Go! You prod out the cage with your hands again, and gently knock against the bars. Why? Why not go? Danger? Danger, go! Here to study magic. Mesma. Mesma, danger! What's with Mesmer? Mesma, danger. Session. Right. He heaves between breaths. Okay. Okay. Right. Explain better. Need. Pen. Paper. Find. Or go. Go better. You insist. Not go. You get pen and paper. Well, where do I find pen and paper? Well, here's paper. Got it. Ah! Oh my god! Hey, Mesmer, what's going on? What are you doing in here? This is my bedroom. The door was locked, but at least nobody was inside to be disturbed. So who did this harm, really? Just part of your experimentation, don't worry. Sorry for breaking in. Worry not. I've done my fair share of such as well. If anything, I'm happy that you are so eager to experiment. Just don't disturb the other two's room as you have mine, okay? They are practicing their magic right now, much like we are practicing yours. Any disturbance could set them back by a ton. Speaking of setting back, come out to the back side once you're done experimenting inside. I'm rather excited for this session. True, but I'm a little busy. You reach the items through the bars. Think. That all. Wait a moment. Thank you very kindly for that. Let me get straight to the point. Today, at the end of this session with Mesmer, she's probably going to kill you. Or augmenting your magic and helping you train it is akin to her fattening you like a pig, readying you for the slaughter. She's going to eat me? No, that was a metaphor. As she is waiting for you outside, there is not much time to explain the circumstances. I highly urge you to leave, return to wherever you came from. Then she cannot harm you. There is not enough time. If you spend too long inside as she prepares the next session, she will come in to check on you, and cannot see me talking to you. Hence the high imperative of me asking you to leave, before anything happens to you, or rather before anything happens to either of you. So go. What are you even? Not important. Why are you not leaving? Does it have to be that way? You're clearly very stubborn. Again, your best option would be to leave, especially while she's still outside outside the back of the house. Are you still inside? I almost have finished preparing for the next session. Say anything. I'll resume waiting outside then. Don't take too long. The second session is almost ready. Well, if you won't heed my advice, if you really don't want to leave, then it's your funeral, literally. But I suppose the more you know, the better you can avert fate. Maybe in the process help me steer Mesmer in another direction too. Though I still don't understand why you would not leave at the first hint of fatal danger. She's still fully intent on killing you at a later point of the day, mind you. But for now, she's waiting for you outside. You should join her in a bit before she comes back inside. I need some time to figure out how we go about this. Later, we can talk more in depth. You'll need to be distracted, however. At some point in the afternoon, I think after the second session, she would take you to the woods behind the house. That would be the perfect chance to get her distracted and to come back here. As for how you could achieve this, I'm not sure. You'll need to be creative. You'll come back and we'll figure something out before she notices you're gone. Do you understand? If you really insist on getting to know me, fine, I'll speak on that later. But for now, it's important that you join her outside. When she takes you into the woods, find a way to keep her distracted. That should be all. Go now, and see you soon. Okay. Guess I'm heading to the backyard. No, that would be crazy. But consider everything the creature had told you, and you ask yourself if you're absolutely sure about this. You give the idea some further consideration. Then you make a move on Mesmer. Mesmer falls into the trap, setting it off. She throws a struggle inside the net. What the? Hello? What? Why? This should give you enough time to talk with the creature. You tell the creature that it's now time to talk. Are you sure of that? Are you absolutely sure that Mesmer won't be able to interrupt us? I throw her into the trap. What? That feels like an extreme measure for what I asked of you. You told me she was going to kill me. Fair enough. My prose was a bit dramatized, though. It's not as straightforward as that. Whatever. That should give us enough time. I have just about wrapped up my writings for our talk as well. However, we cannot do it here. In case Mesmer does come home prematurely, I don't want us to be seen talking. We need a secluded spot for our conversation. Upstairs might be the best option, so pick up my cage, gently, and we'll continue our conversations upstairs. The creature points up the stairs as you approach them. Upstairs. Careful. Books. You carefully make your way up the stairs, trying not to tread on the books. Despite holding the cage with the creature inside, you maintain your balance and reach the top. It's dark upstairs. Small rays of light are painted on the walls and the floors from cracks in the roofing. The creature gestures you around a corner to the far end of the attic. Okay. Put down. Where can I set you down? Now is the time to talk. I'm sure that you have some burning questions for me. While you were busy with Mesmer, I prepared several pages of writing. Some straying off our actual goal here. Hopefully all of them should counter whatever you may tell me. I figured. Out of courtesy towards you, I tried to write on topics you might ask me. Do try to keep it brief, though. We need to make good use of our time here, depending on how you've dealt with Mesmer. So go ahead and ask. Of course, this is the first question that came to my mind, too. I mean, I know what I am. I mean that it's the first question I thought you would ask. I don't wish to write out a whole encyclopedia article about my nature. What is exactly you would like to know about me? The cage I reside in. It is very comfortable. I feel no need to leave it. I feel well in it. Nobody needs to know what I look like anyway. As long as my needs are provided, I am perfectly fine staying in the cage. That is all you need to know. I've been in the Coven's care for a few months at this point. Murphy's the one who tended to my care. The other two, Mesmer and Malady, I don't have as strong a bond with them. I still find it very interesting watching them go about their lives with studies. I find it endearing. I'd even say I think I care about them. That is partially my motivation for all this. If you wish to know, in basic terms, I am a familiar. A witch's familiar, to be precise. Though I don't belong to any of the witches of this particular coven. Mirphie, the one who specializes in botanical studies, on their trips to the city, she would often bring back her familiars, usually abandoned on the street, sometimes illegally sold. Here, she would tend to those familiars until they were well again. You needn't worry about my conditions, nor need you think about my past. I am perfectly fine. What's your name? I don't have a name. I go by. Mirphie always refers to me as Buddy, but that's not a name. What would you refer to me as? What would you pick? Trick question. Whatever you answered, forget about it. I don't need a name because you don't need to refer to me as anyone else. Move on to another subject, please. What's with Mesmer? We will get to Mesmer momentarily. There's a number of things I need to discuss with her. Or bleh. We need to discuss in her regard. So we will need to go through your questions first. Though I figure you may ask why I wish to avoid her. The answer is that I'm very selective over whom I share my sapience with. If you're burdened with it by its gift, people will bother you. Especially if you're something of inhuman nature like me. You're selective, though. You've revealed yourself to a total stranger. This is a thought I had as well immediately after writing that passage. I'm afraid this answer will have to do for now, though. Mesmer needn't know of my intelligence. We will talk about her shortly. Please ask something else. That is what we'd be getting to next. There is some vital information I need to make you aware of before we proceed. So once you are done with your question, we can get to that. So go ahead and ask. Okay, I think I got... First off, the ritual. That is the main reason she invited you today. Cultivating your magical ability has two purposes. One, observing your magic helps her know how powerful your ability really is. Two, the more power she can squeeze out of you before the ritual, the better. She needs someone with a strong magical ability to take her role in this ritual. Far, far stronger than her own. Which you may also be wondering at this point. But even is her magical specialty. I will now present to you with a couple of writings that I urge you to read carefully. Whatever we may end up doing next, it's important for you to have this knowledge. These writings will give you some context on the Coven and their ritual. They will, hopefully, give you an idea of what Mirphie and Malady are like as people. Because without this information, I'm not sure how to continue otherwise. We may be under time pressure, potentially, but I still urge you to take your time with these. Fully immerse yourself in the writing, if you would. May this help you make a good decision. The creature slides you a thicker stack of pages. Some of them are illustrated with annotations pointing out Mirphie and Malady. You pick up the pages. The creature looks at you with a pleading look from within the cage. How do you proceed? Immerse yourself with the writings. Hey, didn't you hear? I said food is ready. Oh, sorry. Looks like I'm interrupting an intense study session. You should eat, though. You skipped breakfast today, didn't you? None of what you're reading will stay in your head on an empty stomach. Let's wait for Murphy. I called for her and heard her coming from somewhere in the garden. Hopefully she won't take too long. I'm hungry. I know you're studying, but I hope to not have interrupted you too badly. What were you reading on, if I may ask? Romantic literature. You reread the line. Mesmer didn't say anything about this, though it was true. Nah, figured. How advanced are we talking? Because hopefully I didn't disturb anything needing deep focus, haha. Well, while we wait on Murph, want to try out whatever it is you were learning on me? Okay. Yeah. I don't want to be drooling over my plate while you and Murph wait to eat. Maybe later. They hear the backside door open. Footsteps approach the kitchen. Hey, did I miss anything? Not really, we were just waiting for you. Yeah, sorry. I like how they look. It's very unique appearance. I really like it. It's just nice outside, so I took it slow. Almost thought you got lost. The rate you're going at with the woods, that may as well be the case soon. I mean, then I'd still have you two come get me out. Worst case, right? Mayhaps not. We just get started on our food without you. Speaking of, I'm hungry and Mus has some theory to be getting to afterward. Enjoy! Ooh, another deep study session? What you working on this time? I called her for food while she was hunkered over a book. You gotta take more breaks, Mus. I could see the veins in your hands from how long you must have been taking notes. Ooh, so you're stepping into advanced territory. Just letting you know, if you ever need a study partner, I'm more than willing to volunteer. Or you should be able to will me into volunteering. Though, that'd be unnecessary since I'm already willing to do it. Just tell me if you'd like me to help you. I'd love to see your magic in practice. My pleasure. No, it'd really be my pleasure to help. I'm pretty much done in the garden for today. So, I'd, love something easy to do this evening. Want to do it after dinner? Okay. Just let me know when then. I don't want to be too pushy about it. I'd just really like to help you out. Can you hypno her to just eat her food? Please and thank you. I'm eating! The next day. Oh my god, this is I'm like so invested in the story. It's so good. You really sure you don't want to come? I think you'd really like my latest touches. That path from last time? The one you nearly danced down before I said no it's unfinished? Well, you can actually go all the way down now. And once you're at the end, it loops back into the woods. Though I'm still trying to deal with uncontrolled shrub growth at the end of it. But still, it'd be nice. There's this scenic view of the fields, too, and what I'm saying is I'd love to show you what I've been up to. What'd they say here? Come on, a break wouldn't hurt you. So I take it's a no. Alright, no's no. Tomorrow then, you'd better. I got my coat. We can go. It took you that long? You're always wearing your coat. I had to wash it. Chemical spill. Okay, fine. I had the leftover sushi earlier this morning. I dropped it and it fell on my coat. So then it was a mess of chemicals and sushi, so I washed it.
Mess and I agreed the leftovers were yours.
Oh, I hadn't caught that. Anyway, we can go now. Mess, are you going out without your shoes?
She said she's staying.
Oh, how come? Usually you enjoy going into the woods. Really? Day like this?
It's fine. It gives me more time to pretty up the pet and a new path for her.
Next time we're dragging you outside with us.
See you later then, Mess. Remember to hydrate now and then.
Malady and Mirphie enter the woods. Mesmer lingers behind the back door watching them through the window. Then she heads to her room, closing the door behind her. An hour or two pass, the other two return hushing among themselves.
That's the thought, anyway. Don't know if something like that actually exists, but it could be something, no?
Depends on if it can be done, I guess.
But if it worked...
Well, yeah, if it helps her. I don't like seeing her the way she's been lately.
Yeah. Just don't tell her yet.
Mesmer calls out to the others for food. Food looks very good. Yummy. Surprised you didn't order again.
It's my apology for not joining yours and using the woods.
You hadn't need and bother. We don't care. It's more for your sake. But I am looking forward to dig in. Once Murph gets here. Anyways, what have you been up to today? Of course. You know, I've been lacking in my own theory study lately. I should jump back to it. Once I find a topic that captivates me. One I need to look deeper into. Whatever that means. Anyways, I spent most of my afternoon downstairs, organizing the glassware. I still don't know what the best system would be. Oh, what's interesting, this too, is that this isn't boarded up anymore. Sort them by size, by color. I tried doing it by shape today. Didn't really suit me though. May just tear it down and start over. Probably ought to make some space for new glassware I'm getting this weekend. God forbid I enjoy collecting as a hobby. Have you looked at the study? All those books you have? No way you've read all of them. Much less that you'll ever read all of them in your lifetime. Yet I don't question that. Yeah, and likewise, if I need a specific kind of glass, just fish it out of my collection then. You're insufferable sometimes. And we like that, just so you know.
Sorry for the wait again.
You're never this late when Mesmer cooks. Did you finally get lost in the woods?
Not quite. I did get entangled though. Took me a bit to get out of it.
You mean it took you a while to cut through it?
Oh gosh, no, I wouldn't dare. I just carefully slithered out of the tangles grasp. No way I'd hurt any of my plants like that. Anyway, dinner looks lovely. Did you cook that mess?
I am so hungry. Bon appetit, use.
Yes, of course. Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely.
I would find it very, very exciting to see it in practice. Do it on Murph, though. I want to eat.
Fine, yes, please, go ahead.
Mesmer hesitates for a moment, but proceeds. She slowly raises her hand to face Murphy, who promptly closes her eyes, grinning. Mesmer holds her aim. So how can we tell that it's working? Mesmer shushes her. Her smile fluctuates. Then...
let me think.
What do you see?
I'm kind of having trouble focusing. Can you tell me what I'm supposed to see? Yes? Oh. You're probably still not ready to show it. That's okay.
Are you okay, Mes? You're looking a little red. Excuse yourself from the table. Mes? You're not finishing your own food, Mes?
Hey, it's okay. I found it funny. Don't worry. Hey, you can show us your magic whenever you'd like. Whenever you feel ready.
No need to rush the process or anything like that. You want to be good, then take your time. They switch topics and resume eating. The next week. Oh my god. Oh, this story. I'm so, like, invested in this wholly. Probably way too big, but I should have shrunken myself sooner. I'm blocking options. Mess, hey? Malady slams the book in Mesmer's hands. Shut. Hey now. Don't duck your promise to join us in the woods today. I said we'd drag you with us if we needed to, remember? Yeah. Sorry if you were reading an intricate passage. Just, promise is a promise. So come on, don't let us down.
So? You coming, Mes? Great! I'm so excited to show you it all. If you really want to keep thinking about theory, you can tell us while we're out. As long as you're outside.
That's any incentive anyway. We'll just take it easy. Talk along the way. I'll go first. Murph has shown me all the new stuff anyway.
Come on, it'll be fun. I think you'll really enjoy this one. The trees are so tall now, the woods go so deep. The ground is dark in parts. Oh, the doll's eye, there's more of them now. For you. I planted more of them. Oh, and...
The witches' voices trail off as they head into the woods. A gentle breeze sways the trees and the fields surrounding the house. It looks all so different. It's actually neat. Time passes, an hour, 2 hours, 3, and 4. Eve breaks, leaves rustle, footsteps emerge from the woods. Their voices follow deep in conversation.
It's probably been done before, right?
No way, it hasn't. So many witches out there, throughout all time too. All the especially good ones, who kinda come out of nowhere too.
Yeah, I guess it's a bunch of people. Must be doing it.
I mean, mess, it sounds good. But we probably need to look into different ways to go about it. Because if something like that goes wrong...
You wouldn't read stuff like that in modern theory.
It's all way too applied and specific nowadays. They don't really think about the meta science like that anymore. If we can do this, which I think we can, we're great after all, that'd be great.
So as long as you think it worked? Gee, wonder how much bigger this forest could get if it worked out.
Don't know how to amplify my brewery magic. Maybe I'd gain a fire ability? Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinetic ability and use that to speed up my reactions. Or something, I don't know. Guess we'll see.
We'll need to put a lot of planning and work and set into this to make sure it goes smooth. But yeah, I think I want to try it. If you two do.
Too? Yeah, don't see why it shouldn't be a thing.
Same, I mean, I don't know my theory doozits and ding bums. You two would have to look deeper into the actual way to go about it.
So, are you ready to dive your nose back into the books, Mess? Get started on the research pronto?
No, I think it can wait for today.
What the heck? Did we lose the real Mesmer back in the woods?
No. I'm going to crash on the sofa from all the walking and talking. I like seeing you excited, Mess. Hey, buddy. I'm not waking you up, am I? I can't sleep either. What you doing in there? Oh, reading, of course. Reminds me, here's another book you might enjoy. It, got this story about these characters who, well, Mess described it to me, but I kinda already forgot. Dear. probably had other things going on in my head in the moment. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to tell me more once I've read it. Again, thanks for those notes last time. Got Mess and I talking for quite a bit. Anyways, there's something I wanted to talk about with you. You know, just getting another opinion on this. Maybe not in sight, though. Wouldn't want to wake the others. Are you ready to get out of your cage yet? Because yeah, I was thinking of heading out into the woods. Right. Don't worry, you can stay in there as long as you like, of course. So, maybe if I carry your cage outside? Would you mind that? Alright, I'll be gentle, of course. Huh? There we go. You good in there? Good. So, you probably overheard some things here and there. This, project we've got going on? Yeah, that. Oh, it's been in the works for a while already. We kinda have it figured out, I think. Mess and Mel, more so Mess, are the ones working on the theory side of things. I don't know anything there. The way she explains it kinda makes sense. And then it doesn't. Then it does. Then it doesn't. Like, if you asked me to explain it all to you, gosh, I wouldn't know where to begin. Because I don't really know where it begins either. I'm not sure how I feel about it, now that it's really happening. I mean, look around us. I'm pretty happy with my magic. That's a small part of it anyway. The rest is just regular gardening, which I enjoy more. I don't know if I'd get much out of it myself. I'm more doing it because the other two know what they're talking about. Mess, she has struggled for a while. It seems like this'll help her. I should do it, right? It's the right thing to do, to help out like this. Like, if I packed out now, that'd make me the asshole roommate. I already planted the stuff Mal will need for the brew. Mess is still working on her part. I haven't heard anything from that in a while. There's like some parts with animal souls? I'm iffy on that. But it's in the books. I gotta trust their judgment on this anyway. It's gonna work out in the end. Yeah. There's no real reason to worry. I trust them. Besides, there's still time. The plants will probably take a few days, then it'll depend on where Mess is done with her part. It'll work out. But you're still with me, right? Oh, reading that book already. Are you listening? No. Even if you were, it was nice to think out loud. I needn't dwell on any of this. It'll be okay. Thanks for maybe listening, bud. Let me get you back inside. You'll strain your eyes reading in the moonlight, you know.
Now in their wake they feel course in their blood, their magic surging from the heart in a flood. No longer bound to practice, the witch is so strong. In fullest form, the passion they held for so long. If performed, please do credit us three. Mesmer, Malady, and lastly, Mirphie.
So, how long is it gonna take again?
Depends how long it takes us to fall slumber, I think. And then however long it takes us to follow the animal souls.
Yes, precisely. Right. Yeah.
Well, if there'd be any moment to reconsider, That'd be now.
It's a bit late for that, no?
Late?
Those animals, they'd have been for nothing otherwise.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, let's get this over with. I'm dying to know how my magic will be transformed. Like, if I'll gain a cool pyrokinetic ability, that'd be cool. Anyways, if the concoction tastes bad, don't tell me. See you two afterward.
Till soon. Yeah, see ya. Mess. It's been fun watching you prep all this.
Well, it wasn't just me. You two helped.
I know, but just watching you excitedly prepare it made me excited too. Well, see you on the flip side, Mess.
Oh my god. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just need to brush up on something before we do this. I'm sorry, this won't take long. I'm sorry, I just need to. Just another moment. Just another moment, then I'll do my part. I'm sorry. Just another moment. Just another moment. Just another moment. Just another end. I'm sorry. Another. Sorry. Another. And another. Sorry. I just need a bit more study time before I do my part. Mirphie. It won't be long. Oh God. I'm sorry. That day, that fateful Thursday, Mesmer may have mentioned this ritual was practiced on the Thursday. What she hadn't told you, however, Thursday was 4 months ago. What? What? Since that day, I've not heard from either of the other two. Mesmer has kept their rooms locked, so I could never go inside to check on them. Part of this ritual involves the spirit leaving the body as it undergoes magical augmentation. In essence, a short-lived death. That is the danger I warned you about. If you had proceeded otherwise, Mesmer would have gotten you to take her role in the ritual. 3 witches is specified: Mesmer, Malady, and Mirphie. Mesmer wasn't ready yet. Instead, she decided to find some other way to close the ritual and bring the other 2 back. Any powerful witch would have sufficed. She asked around in the communities the Covenanters used to engage in. No response. She put ads in the newspaper, not realizing most people don't read the classified these days. At some point, she even went to nearby cities to distribute the papers with her ad. You can imagine her delight when someone finally reached out about their ability. In the time since that fateful Thursday, I have tried studying the theory behind the ritual myself, to the extent where I believe I understand the ideas better than the witches did. It is my conclusion that the ritual would no longer work. You go along with Mesmer's ask, you would most likely die. Malady and Mirphie would not come back. And I don't want to imagine how Mesmer would react to that. But if it ever would have worked in the first place, had Mesmer not hesitated? That I'm not sure of. Frankly, I don't know if Mesmer figured it might not work either. But in light of everything else you've seen today, with all the magic out there, is the idea of such a ritual really so outlandish? I wouldn't think so. Would I not known better? Hopefully this has given you enough enlightenment about the Coven's current situation. That's insane! My god. I got so caught up in the writing that I slipped my mind to plan ahead for that. I do not know how we proceed from here. What I want is for Mesmer to continue living her life outside of the shadow of the ritual. I also do not want you to end up dead in an attempt of hers to close the ritual by any means. I do not know how we'll go about securing both outcomes. He's out. He must have freed herself from the trap. That was likely all the time we had. I don't think there is a way we can secure both outcomes here. Blech. Please just leave. After you're gone, I'll continue trying to find a way to word my thoughts to her. I can't confront her yet. Not until there's a perfect solution to all of this. Go home, please. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Please go home before Mesmer finds you. What do I do? Please. She'll surely look for you. What will you tell her when she finds you? I'm gonna confront her, obviously. Yes, exactly, we confront her. But how will she react to that? And if she asks where you got that information from, we can't confront her. There is no perfect way to do this. Why do you avoid her? I would confront her myself about all this, but I would need to be fully certain before doing so. I have vested myself in the theory behind the ritual, yet my conclusions aren't 100% certain. I need to properly formulate my observations and realizations beyond a shadow of a doubt. Yes. But there's no more time to figure something out. You have to leave, please. It stops all of this from happening with someone else. I doubt it will come to that anytime soon. It took 4 months for someone to reach out at her calls, and from what I overheard, your situation was rather specific. This would be the best opportunity if we had more time, but you need to go. I will figure something out. How? Tell Mesma. Ritual won't work without full certainty. You've written it all down. My pages. Incomplete. Not for Mesma. Read. But if we are out of time to talk and figure something out, and if it is unlikely I'll get this chance again soon, I have to compromise perfection. Cannot face her. It's not in my heart to do so yet. But you can bring my ideas to her. Please take my writings to her, and hope for her to understand. How she will react, I do not know. Sorry. Pick up the pages scattered over the floor before heading downstairs. Time to talk to Mesmer. Where did she go? Oh. Up? I'm super curious about why she wouldn't just go back to the house and why she went deeper into the woods. It's interesting. Oh, are we here? Oh, she's here. She killed the deer! You're back! There was a doe nearby. I heard it while I was stuck in the trap. I struggled to free myself, but evidently I succeeded. And then I followed the doe. I took care of it. The animal's soul for our ritual. We have it now. So we can go back and I was confused and angry about what you did. But we got what we needed. So we didn't dwell on what happened. Let's go back and begin. What are you holding? You need to read this, bro. You need to read this. What the? What is... Malady? Mirphie? What? I recognize this handwriting. When we were preparing the ritual. It was my task to write the incantation poem. I struggled in this part a lot. I had the ideas on paper, but stringing them together, I didn't quite know the perfect way to do that. I must have fallen asleep while trying to write it one night. Because the next morning, I awoke to the poem lying on my desk, completed. This is the same handwriting. What is this? Where did you get this from? Is this your writing? How? You can't know these things. You can't. I don't know how to present this because the creature said he wasn't sure about... But I also wasn't here. I obviously wouldn't have done this, but... I don't know what's the good option to say here. It just makes sense. Creature? From the cage? But it doesn't speak, has never spoken, not to me. Why now? Why you?
Well, we have it now. We have it. The ritual animal soul. I can put all this aside if we go home to close it. The ritual. Do you gather from these pages that it won't? Well, however you intuited that information, I know more. I know best. I can see it clear now. This ritual, it will work. Just not the way I was intending to do it up until now. There is a way. It's so clear now. Go, return to the house. Give me some time to collect myself. I'll follow shortly. There they go. The rain comes to a trickling stop as you approach the house. Mesmer follows behind you, quietly turning the pages in her hands. So, it's almost time. The ritual. I think that it's time for you to meet Mel and Murph. I am so sorry it took this long to introduce you. That was rude of me. Follow me inside to our rooms, so you may at least greet them before we proceed with the ritual. I don't know about this. I'm scared. Okay. At last. I'm sorry for not introducing you sooner. I will give you some time to greet them. Before we continue, I will be waiting in my room. Hopefully they're not upset at me. I don't want to go in. Murphy's ritual mural. An effigy to her form. A plant similar to the ones from the woods sits in the pot. The flora grows up the wall, escaping through slim gaps along the windows. A flower bed of various species guard the actual bed. Wild growths emerge through gaps in the flowers spanning over the whole room. You make out the outline of a person under the fine velvet quilt. The closer you approach, the worse it smells. The ambient floral smell can only do so much to cover it. She's dead, dude! She's dead! Oh my god. The second I saw 4 months, I'm like, bro. A singular dirty glove hangs from the bedpost. Oh my god. Tall boots lay haphazardly on the floor. Thin puddle of glimmering fluids coat the flowering. It appears to be seeping through the planks. Milady's ritual mural. An effigy to our form. Cabinet full of glassware sits quietly in the corner. It holds glass pieces of many shapes and sizes. They stand out in a particular way, contrasting the many vials you've seen today. The liquid, now dry, seems to have spilled from one of the shelves. You make out the outline of a person under a fine velvet quilt. The closer you approach, the worse it smells. The ambient smell of potion spillage can only do so much to cover it. Dude. A coat hangs by the rack by the door. It's covered in dark stains. Mesmer stands in her room with her back turned to the door. I guess, God, there's nothing else to do. Us 3. Mesmer, Malady, and lastly, Mirphie. Okay, so you have met them. Did they seem upset? I know I'd be annoyed if I was kept waiting that long, gosh. But they needn't wait much longer. Today we will bring this ritual to a close. I should have given you the truth. This ritual needs 3 witches to be performed. And I couldn't go through with it. My magic, yet too weak hypnosis magic. I was scared for reasons.
I needed more study time to ready myself, to get the most out of the augmentation. But then time ticked on and on. I remained ever so unsure about it. I just needed someone to take my place so they could at least come back. Originally, that would have been you. I thought, whoever would take my place, I'd be doing them a favor. Your magic, already so strong, it truly would have flourished through this process. Unlike mine, my weak, pathetic magic. But now, it is so clear to me. I cannot take a stand-in like that. It has to be me. Mesmer, Malady, and Mirphie. Mesmer, Malady, Mirphie. Mesmer, Malady, Mirphie. So, I'm sorry I couldn't be of much help to you today, but I must thank you for making me find clarity. Well, you can go now. Or if you want to wait around, maybe once this is done, my coven can still teach you a few things. Maybe we could devise a new ritual for one, so you could join in our augmented abilities. That'd be nice. See you soon, maybe. What? What the hell is wrong with you? Why did you do that? Do you not want me to close this ritual for some reason? First the trap, now this? No, you have to go. I'm no longer providing any teaching services to you. Do you know how long it will take me to prove that again? Go home. Leave. You are not welcome here anymore. No. It has to happen today. I can't delay it any longer. I changed my mind. You can't go. Do you know how one finds their magical specialty? It's rarely something you pick yourself. My fellow Coveners were lucky in choosing what they wished to pursue. In some cases it happens sense, like your magic. In other cases, it's conviction. You're not quite sure how, but you feel certain of what you need to pursue. And just as I had felt convinced through thoroughly studying my own path, I am convinced now as well. I need you. I need the concoction to put me aslumber. Any means will suffice. Just like how I obtained the animal soul. I need you to knock me out. Just a strike to the head. Something like that. Though no, that would just render me unconscious. For the ritual I need to be. You know what I'm getting at? I need you to use your magic on me. That is a surefire way to ready my spirit for magical augmentation. Yes, don't look at me like that. Help me in this ritual, please. Bro, your friends are dead. They're dead. There's nothing we can do. They're dead. Mesmer, they're dead. Honey, there's no going back from this. Oh, God. Why now? Please. We need to close this. We need to bring it to an end. Right here, now, please. I can't keep them waiting any longer. I can't. Please. Just. Please. If you won't help me. Oh, God, then I will make you. Oh, my God. Oh. My hand. I'm trying to shake my mouse. You can't do this, girl. You gotta get out of here. This isn't healthy for you. After all we've been through today, why won't you just do as I say? I'm just trying to teach you how to tame her ability. That is all. And is there any better way to learn than just doing the thing? Oh, God, that's so freaky. Oh, God. Not easy. Just tap into your magic and use it on me. What's got you so scared? Oh my God. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fine. If you won't knock me out, I'll have to find a way to do it myself. Do you hear the music too? Music? Oh! Oh god. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm just trying to avoid it because I'm scared. Oh, I'm supposed to hit it. Just like that. This is what I want to see. Now just use it on me. I'm not doing shit, bro. Oh god. I think this hurts me if I touch it. I was too harsh on your magic earlier in the day, calling it weak, pathetic, when it isn't. I want you to show it me. Please let me bear witness to your ability. Use it to put me aslumber. Girl, you're not gonna be put asleep. You're gonna die. I'm already nostalgic for the sessions we had today. Oh, that glass. What was up with that? Make sure to cover your arm this time. This fucking bitch, bro. Gosh, I'm so sorry about that. All this glass in your face again. Gosh, if only you had some kind of ability you could use to stop me from throwing all this glass at you. Go here? Oh god. You know what? Fair enough, I am easy. That one was for my own enjoyment. Let me help you with that magic thing again. Oh my god. The passion we've held in for so long, our magic caged in our flesh. So open it up and let it out. Open up the cage of your heart. I see, I'm supposed to hit the one with no eyes. Promises made that can't be kept because the only people who can help you don't want to do that. Oh, so sad. Lady, you killed your friends, okay? Don't come at me with all this shit. You're not making much progress, so I ask you again, do you hear the music? The tension so high, telling you what you must do. Oh fuck, bro. It's this one. Got it. There really is no helping you. Why bother with the teachings if you don't do as I say? Well, lady, you're kind of a psychopath, if I'm being honest. You killed your friends because of your own insecurities. I'm joking. Just do this one little thing for me and I'll let you go. Please, please. Okay, I gotta find the bottle with no eyes. Got it. No, I get that she was like genuinely so obsessed with like, which one is it? Is it this one? With improving her skill is very like, weak. So it makes sense to me. You're still holding out, and I don't understand why. When magiccing me is the fastest way out of this. It probably is, but also I would rather not you die. You don't deserve that, regardless of what's happened here. Keep going for as long as you like, but in the end, you'll do as I say, because again, this needs to happen today. Oh my god. No! I really don't understand what you're waiting for. Oh, you're only delaying the awakening of my friends. Does that not make you feel terrible? Girl, I went into their rooms and they smelled... There's a horrible stench on them. Like, I don't know what it's gone bad. It's all bad. Maybe, just maybe, the concoction from our first session. Maybe its effect is worn off, and that's why you're so reluctant to show your pathetic magic again. That could be it. Well, maybe it will come back to you after you drown in an ocean of the stuff. Oh my god. Hey, no, I'm not thirsty. What the heck? Oh, frig. Oh god, girl. What are we doing here? What are we doing? This is very nerve-wracking. Oh god. Hey, no, don't touch me. Oh. Okay, I see how it is. Running away when all I ask is a little favor. Why did I bother helping you today if you won't help me in return? Why did I bother teaching you magic? Why did I bother stitching you up after foolishly letting those bottles hate you? You don't deserve my help. Those stitches I gave you, they're mine. Oh my god. Give them back. Oh my god. I wouldn't look at your arm if I was you. That looks disgusting. Though I suppose it's only fair if I show you my flesh too. Oh my god. And now we're on even playing field again. Not scared yet? Still hesitant to use that ability of yours? I'll try you. Oh my god. I didn't know there was gonna be a boss fight in my video game. I just wanted to be a magic man. You're so good at stalling. Malady and Mirphie waiting on me, on us, on you. How much longer should they wait? Yeah, oh my god. How much more should they decay? That's exactly the point! They're already gone, bro. You're so close to closing the ritual. My coven will be whole again. Why do you not want that for me? Why do you keep my desire caged? Maybe because you're freaking crazy. Screaming. Do you need more convincing to do as I say? Do you need full disclosure that I am a monster? Just use it on me. Shatter me like the many vials till now. Oh my god. Oh, my ladies. I suppose she will be upset at me for using the glassware like that. Guess they will be disappointed either way. What's a couple more? Got it. I didn't tell you, but I know all about you. You have a roommate too, yes? So kind of them both to let you stay after you burned your own home down. That's what friends do. They lend each other a hand. Wouldn't you hate to disappoint your roommate? No? Then why should I disappoint my own housemates? But that's the crazy thing is too, is that they weren't disappointed in you. They genuinely cared about you and were excited for you when you got excited about your magic. What else can I use? Oh, the birdie! Little birdie landing on your windowsill, popped by your magic. Cleaning that mess was one of the worst moments of your life. How it lingered in your minds and dreams for weeks. Oh shit! Want to do it again? That's insane. I don't understand why you didn't hesitate for that one. Yet you hesitate to do the same to me. I'm asking for it. The bird didn't. Yeah, okay, well that's fucked up, bro. Jesus. Only you can put an end to all of this. All of our sacrifices needn't be for nothing. Mal, Murph, the dough, the ritual animal soul. Don't tell me I took its soul for nothing. Like an animal. Which one? Is it that one? I need to watch it again. God, it's in there. Any other secrets I need to spill before you do your part? Any deep-rooted feelings to get off your chest? That you love me, or that you hate me? You ought to, but I can't tell. I'm a terrible thing. I don't think I read that right, actually. I think I read that wrong. Isn't it funny? I hesitated on that Thursday and screwed it up for Mal and Mirth. Now you're here hesitating, screwing it up for them too. Yeah, but they ain't my friends and I ain't the one who fucked it all up for them. This will go on for however long you like, for as long as you want my covenants to decompose in their beds. Absolve me of my guilt, make it your cross to bear. Gladly be my guest, my horrible, horrible guest. I'm walking in, I'm walking in, I'm walking in. Give me another. Give me another. Give me another. Let's go. Got it. I asked you the teeniest, tiniest favor, and you spit in the face of everything I've ever done for you so far. Well, it ends here. I'm going to make you put an end to all of this. Then we can all move on. Oh my god. I'm not sure what I'm supposed— oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, ah, ah. Oh my goodness. All I ever wanted was to prove myself. To not disappoint them again. You need to give me this. Please. Because it's all of this. I can't. No. Can't be for nothing. This is the least we can do for them. To put things right, this ritual needs to be closed. Why are you putting me through all this? Just end this. End me. You don't deserve that. Just keep walking. Guess I just keep walking. Oh, yep. Clock. The broken clock. We're not done yet. You need to. You need to. Please, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I need a moment to recompose myself. Just use that time to do your thing. Pop my head. It'll go back after the ritual. You don't believe me. You're giving me that look, I can feel it. Like you think I don't know what I'm talking about. The same look the others would do behind my back. Please, I don't have anything else to say. You have to stop this. Stop? What's this? Vaguely gesture around. Wait. So, you saw all that. That was real. Or as real as it can be in our heads. You're not lying to me right now, are you? To make me feel better? I didn't know I was capable of that. That was all me. I wasn't even thinking of the theory like I usually would when practicing. That was just me. Wow. How did we end up in the study? Oh gosh, imagine what all that must have looked like from the outside. I can't even imagine how that looked from your perspective. I kind of blacked out, but not really. Honestly, I kinda thought you had popped my head. And all of that was some weird out-of-control afterlife scenario. I said some stuff. I looked into your head when I shouldn't have. Sorry for that. The bird. That was totally out of your control. Maybe you keep your window closed until you've learned to tame your magic. Or keep a piece of me inside your head. Let her, the small me in your head, calm you down when you feel a magical outburst coming. Yes. A ritual. It probably wouldn't work. I held on to the thought that it might for too long. I needed to try. I couldn't let them down like that. Their involvement in it shouldn't have been for nothing. Once upon a time, all of it made perfect sense. The animal souls, our murals, I had been routinely maintaining those ever since that day. But every time I'd go back to repaint them, with every small brushstroke, I'd lose the big picture a little more. Now I feel like I know nothing of it anymore. I feel stupid. I suppose had you done as I asked, the coven would have been whole again, just in a different way than I had imagined. I'm feeling very weird about all this. So they're dead because of you. It's a crazy thing to say. I mean, we're not wrong, but we probably shouldn't bring that up right now. Was the ritual really such an outlandish idea? I know. I suppose we're in over our heads on this. It is true historically that similar rituals had been carried out in the past. But us? It feels silly now that us 3 novices, well, 1 novice witch and 2 promising but tragically young witches, the idea that we could have performed such a thing at our level. It's sad. I can't leave them in their rooms. Not in the state they're in, anyhow. I feel awkward asking you this after what happened. Would you mind helping me? You know. Yeah, I'll help. Really? Thank you. Because her friends deserve to be put to rest. Oh, what's next for me and you? I don't know. But I suppose that's what we'll see now. I still don't know your name. Don't tell me, keep me wondering. Make me come back for it someday. We have only known each other for mere hours, but still in this time it has felt like, well, it's hard to say just yet what effect you had on me. But mayhaps your visit was a catalyst for whatever happens next. There's lots of thinking to do. Even now, speaking, my mind turns gears. You have helped me today, and I may have failed to teach you to use your magic. Maybe I'm not a good witch, but there are for sure good witches out there. You ought to find one to learn from, and become one too. A good witch. Maybe one day, our paths can cross again, and you can teach me to be a good witch too. This sounds like goodbye. I mean, there isn't much else I can do for you now, is there? And it's not like I have much left here either. What's left for me is to move on. Be better. That's what the other two would want, I think. And you gotta get back to your life. Not like I can offer you tea or anything either. The kitchen's a complete mess. So, yeah. I'd like to call it a goodbye. You don't want to linger for me to make you use your magic on me again. Was that a sensitive joke to make too soon? What does it matter? Well, it should have faded by now. That first concoction I gave you wasn't very strong, though now that I think about it, you just used your ability to dig their graves. As our minds were linked, you used your ability several times, even though in the real world it would have faded by then. Maybe something stuck as you were doing that. I wouldn't know the mechanism behind it either. But if you still possessed your augmented ability the next day, then maybe something has clicked inside of you, and you hadn't even realized it. I suppose our session weren't for naught then. Would you mind if I tried something on you real quick? Girl, you better not. Go ahead. Yay! Thank you. Then I'll... You're only making it take longer. Oh, there it is. You're beginning to sway. This is exciting. I can't believe I'm really doing this. I'd lean toward the carpet now if I were you. Again, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And in case I'm not here when you wake up, goodbye. You wake up to the feeling of something looming over you. You're unsure of how much time has passed, but it appears to be nighttime. Thank you for all. Mesma hypnosis magic made you asleep for hours. Gone. Packed. Left. Don't know. We talked. Said goodbye to her. Before she left. Surprised. Maybe shocked. But we talked. Nice. Still under spell. Looking warbly. Sleep. Rest. Go home in morning. Don't know. Want to write. Maybe find new coven. To call home. Missing Malady, Mirphie. Now Mesmer. Hardly home anymore. Give her fresh start. No attachments. And also, she talks a lot. A lot. Need silence to write. Haha. I'll let you sleep. Rest. Go home in morning. I'll be gone too. Again, thank you for all that. Good night. Goodbye. You fall back asleep. Soon enough, you come back to your senses. The house is silent. Oh shit, wait, okay, that was audio. I didn't know. Now she's sitting next to you on the floor working on the piano. You must have gotten damaged in earlier turmoil. She reapplies the strings and finally tunes them. Once done, she pulls up a chair. She sits down and plays her fingers on the key. She glances down to you sleeping on the floor. Then she looks back to the piano. One summer day. She looks frustrated, but takes a moment to recollect herself. Oh, you. Maybe I should have more to say to you before I go. Sorry for that performance. My hands are still trembling from earlier. Well, I needn't dwell on it. I like that. Mesmer swirls. Oh, you can see the interaction. Mesmer swivels in her chair to turn to the voice. The creature stands on the other side of you while looking at her. What the? Sorry for scaring. Didn't intend. It's okay, but you talk? Since when? What? Sorry for keeping secret. Writing easier than speech. And was nervous. Nervous? About what? You. Ritual. Felt guilty. Part to blame. Because they're the ones who wrote it. Why? Why did you blame yourself for? Hard to articulate. Those pages that... Mesmer gestures towards you. I don't know their name. Me neither. Well, those pages that they gave me. So that was your writing? Yes. From recollection. Remembered conversations. Needed context for. The creature gestures towards you. Them. Well, you write good. It was nice reliving those memories. Yeah. Is it my fault that Mel and Mer, they... What does dwelling do? Heard conversation with, gesturing at you again. Them. Was ritual really outlandish? Considering all other magics? You don't need to parrot what they said. I know that. There's also the doe. After we buried Mal and Murph, we went deep into the woods. To bury it too. But it's also like... It died from our ritual? It makes me feel uncomfortable now. Creature doesn't respond to this. How do I resolve this? How should I feel about all this? It feels like I've lost everything. Even in the face of starting over. It's just... I will leave soon. Too. Maybe. You answer questions later. For yourself. Needn't dwell for now. Just think ahead. Maybe you're right. You needn't dwell on it. Mirphie said that a lot, didn't she? Yeah. Judging by your writings, you were closer than me and her. I didn't talk to her as much as I wish I'd done now. What if we just talk about her and Malady until we leave? I think I'd like that. Me too. He continued to lay unconscious on the study floor. Mesmer and the creature converse deep into the night as Mesmer continues to pack. Eventually, Mesmer leaves. The creature lingers over you, watching. Later, you wake up. And that was Mesmalie. Oh my god, bro. I don't even know what to say. I just really like that game. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. I just think it was a really great story. I didn't really expect that twist in the end. Because, okay, I got a little spoiled because I was looking to see how to get to, like, that end section. So I did get spoiled on the fact that her friends were dead. But I didn't know that much time had passed since, you know? I was like, oh my god. I just as a character, like, oh my god. Because what it feels like, right, is that she was somebody who had become kind of like, because I think that's what's so fun about this, is that I had so many ideas of where the story could have gone and what it was. In the sense I'm like, oh, she's probably this or that or this or that. And like, that's right to some degree, where it's like, she was someone who was a weak witch. And I was on the right train of mind, I think, more correctly put. And she wasn't able to contribute her part of the ritual, and that led to her friends passing away. And I think it's because she was just so self-conscious about, like, her own powers in comparison to them, that she thought like, oh yeah, we have to do this, we have to do this. But it was all meaningless. It was all meaningless in the end because she hesitated. She didn't do her part. Or maybe she just wasn't strong enough to do her part, which is, you know, a big reason why we were there now. But it was so obvious and so clear too that her friends still cared about her a lot. Even if she was weak, they admired her passion for studying and trying to get better. But she was so stuck in her headspace of like, I'm not good enough and I need to do more, I need to keep pushing, that in the end she hurt the people she cared the most about. And that's just so insane. God, and it took 4 months for our character to like finally make their appearance, to come in because of their incident. Like, they killed the bird and that was haunting them is insane. And the significance of like the deer at the beginning hiding behind the tree. God. This is a good game. I like this a lot. But anyways, with that being said, have a lovely day, night, or evening. Please remember that you are lovely, you are amazing, and you are valued. But please remember that you are lovely, amazing, and valued. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.